On this field 57 years ago, Gordon Speer did something extraordinary that has never happened again in college football history.
The game was quite a bit different back in those days because you had to go both ways. They had a limited substitution rule, which meant that you couldn't enter the game but once a quarter. Which made it, there was very few, it was almost impossible to have a specialist that could come in and leave the game on a moment's notice. So you almost had to play 60 minutes, be able to play 60 minutes to play back in those days. And when I came to Rice, we played at A&M at Rice Stadium every year because the crowd in Houston would be much better than it would have been if we'd have gone to College Station.
On a cold and windy November day, he scored all points for both teams.
1959 is the year that we played A&M here, and I ended up scoring all the points for both teams, 2 for A&M and 7 for Rice. Well, it was a real bad day. It was real cold and windy and rainy, and the first quarter, A&M had us backed up on our own goal line, and I was the punter for Rice, and I had to kick out into that north wind with, I'd say 40 miles an hour, my stiff breeze. Anyway, when I kicked the ball out, it looked like it was going to be a good kick, and it got up in the wind tunnel there in the stadium and came back into the end zone for a safety for A&M, 2 points for A&M. We played all the way through the first half. It was still 2 points for A&M, 0 for Rice. In the third quarter, their quarterback, Charlie Milstead, kicked a line drive punt, and I was safety for Rice. I caught it on about the 30 and ran it back for a touchdown. And then I kicked the extra point, so I scored 2 points for A&M and 7 points for Rice to score all the points for both teams.
Gordon Speer is still very active in the Rice community, where he watches the Owls play here on this field where he played 57 years ago. I don't think anybody will ever be able to score all points for both teams like they did back when he played, but you never know. I'm Caroline Speer, and this has been a look inside of Rice football.